Hello. I'm probably not gonna do much editing on this. This is just a end of the year kind of thank you, retrospective recap kind of video. Um, so I just want to first off and say thank you. This year has been kind of crazy for me. It was at the end of last year, like November 2024, where I not only did I debut this 2D model, but I also got set up on VGen, which is a website where mostly VTubers, but I guess anyone could really use any kind of YouTuber could use it. But it's mainly geared towards VTubers. You can find freelancers and artists and editors and everyone to help them with content creation things. Um, you can find an artist for a model or people to make emotes or what I do over there, which is edit videos. I've been a video editor for like 15 or so years, and I started doing it full time like 5 years ago. But last year I got set up on, at the end of last year, I got set up on VGen to start working with VTubers. And over this year, if I counted the end 2 months from last year, okay, I've worked with 80 different VTubers, which is crazy because before, I had been VTubing since 2022, but I never really felt part of it because everyone I knew in content creation just wasn't a VTuber. So I never really felt part of it, I guess. And I felt like I was locked into playing Dead End Destiny for the rest of my life. And I've not played Destiny in literally a year now, so I'm cured. But this last year, I've spent a lot. I've worked with again like 80 different VTubers. So I've worked with many different VTubers, people who are just starting out, people who have been going for a long time, people who VTube full time, who are full time VTubers. And I've even got to work with corporate VTubers as well in this last year. Everyone's been great to work with, which has been awesome. I've loved every part of it. And I think it worked out somewhere across like 500 odd shorts I've made across all of YouTube in this last year. So if you see one of my shorts that I've made, thank you. It's been super fun. It's been super great. And that's kind of why in the second half of this year, I've not really been able to stream or do much myself. I spent a lot of time doing work. Not only am I doing all those shows for those VTubers, but I'm also doing like longer projects for other people too. So a lot of my time, if I could see my playtime on DaVinci Resolve Studio, I probably put in like, I don't know, like 5,000 hours this year or something. I don't know, something stupid. I don't know what the number is, but it's a lot. Okay, the point is it's a lot. Which means that I've not been able to stream that much because by the time I'm finished editing, I just want to die and sleep. Which leads me to kind of what I want to do over this next year is kind of I want to get back to streaming again a bit more. And I've been doing that these last during December a little bit. Back to it. But I want to get back to streaming a bit more, which will probably include editing streams. I know this is not for everyone, but I know a lot of artists do all that drawing. Well, not all of their drawing, but they draw a lot on stream. And I kind of want to get into doing that a bit. It's more just a background for yapping over more than anything. And with shorts, I can feel like I can do it a lot more. Whereas before, a lot of my work was cutting down VODs into like highlight videos, which is a lot of me just watching back VODs, which requires my full attention to just watch it back. Whereas shorts, like I pretty much, it's like a minute at most, and I can watch it through once and make the cuts, and then from that point, I don't need to like fully pay attention to what I'm listening to, and we can make the edits and all the stuff. So it's a lot easier to yap over and like have a conversation over than it is to watch back a full VOD. So the plan is going to be that I start up stream and do a couple of hours of editing, and then we can go into playing games or doing some reacts or something afterwards. So I hope that sounds fun for people. And then, so if that's something you're interested in, that'd be fun. And I can also kind of teach some basic editing stuff as I edit, I guess, if people are interested in that. But then we'll also do like the normal content stuff afterwards, which will be the stuff that will be posted on this channel. You know, the reacts and stuff like that. And then on a personal note, I've been working on my voice for like, I don't know, 3 or 4 years at this point, and I used to hate it for the longest fucking time. Like as a VTuber especially, like, you know, all VTuber man all the time, and especially with my voice, it's like the only real part that I put out. I was really self-conscious about it a lot. That, you know, they can hear my voice and go, oh, VTuber man, and just, you know, perpetuate that stereotype forever, which is really fucking annoying. And don't get me wrong, like, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's like, I'm like, and it's just like, I don't want that shit. Because the more people who comment it, the more the videos go out to the wrong people, basically. It makes the algorithm want more people like that to see the video, so I don't like that. But I will say this last year or so, I think I've become a lot more okay with it and comfortable with my voice. I've definitely improved it, especially if you go back 5 years. I used to sound more, I can't even go back to it, but more like this. It's really bad. But I think I've got a lot better. Am I exactly where I want to be? I don't know. But I think I'm definitely a lot better with it. And it's not, you know, I don't have to think about it either, which is great. Because before, you know, I had to really focus my voice a lot to get it to sound how I wanted. But now I don't really need to focus on it. I can just kind of speak. I probably won't keep this video up for long. I'll keep it up for like a couple of weeks. And that'll be it. Sorry, there's so many. I had to make so many cuts. My internet's cutting out on my computer, so it's like disconnecting my tracking. But yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to update everyone, because I really do appreciate the support. You know, editing is my full-time job, so it's crazy that I get to do that as my job. And then I also kind of want to, you know, do a bit more content creating things to help. You know, it helps pay the bills a bit more on top of the other stuff. And if I've got this opportunity that I can really kind of do it when I want to. So I want to try and make more best of that opportunity whilst I can. Oh, and also, if you like Yu-Gi-Oh, you should sub to my throwaway channel where I throw up deck profiles of the Yu-Gi-Oh cards that I play. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.